Hey family! Oh my god, happy new year. It's just 1 a.m. and I am starting my new year with a bang. I mean, talk about 2025 goals. I mean, talk about New Year's resolutions. I'm already on it. So, welcome to the family. And this is your host, Natalie M and you're watching My Hair Podcast. I mean, I've been waiting to do this podcast for so long, and I'm excited to actually launch my podcast today. So, welcome to the podcast if you're new here. So, without further ado, let's just get started. So, welcome again if you're new to the family. You can catch me on iHeartRadio and Spotify. Just type in the words My Hair Podcast, and boom, there you have it. You're going to see me there. So, today's topic, let's just get into it because I've been waiting to talk about this for a really long time. Because a lot of people have been asking me this question, and it's like, you know what? Why don't I just do a podcast and explain this hair journey that I'm going through and document this whole process? So, today's topic is why I stopped wearing braids and wigs. So, listen. First of all, I have nothing against anyone that wears braids or wigs. Like, I have nothing against all that. But for me, I had to make a choice that was perfect for me. And yeah, and I'm going to talk about it today on New Year's Day. I mean, can you believe it? Yeah, I can believe it. So let's start this New Year's together. Let's get into it. All right. So, the first reason, obviously, why I stopped wearing braids was the way it used to be itchy on my scalp. So growing up, I thought it was normal. Honestly, I kind of thought it was normal. Like when you have, especially new braids, the old ones, obviously, it doesn't itch as much. But like when they just get installed in your hair, my scalp just gets so irritated, itchy. It used to get irritated and itchy. And from a young age, obviously, you don't know what's going on. You just get taken to the hair salon and they just do whatever they want to do with you. And you look beautiful at the end, but nobody's explaining why are we wearing braids on our hair. Like, why are we doing that? Other people, they're not, braiding their hair with extensions. So why is it a black thing? So I've been trying to figure that out too. And why do people, allow their kids to have braids? And do they know the health risks of that? So I'm not going to get into that, but I'm just saying. I always ask myself that question. So yeah, itchy scalp. And I'll get a lot of pimples. And I kind of thought that was normal too. And I'm like, is it really normal to be getting hair pimples? So let me rewind back to my younger self. I never understood why I had to put braids in my hair. It felt like my hair wasn't enough. So that's why you have to add hair braids. And nobody explained that to me till this day. Like if you ask people like why are there braids in your child's hair? Some people will probably say for it to look neat, because they don't know how to do their own kids' hair. So I noticed a lot like African hair is not easy to maintain, and a lot of people are not educated on how to maintain African hair or black hair, natural hair, 4C hair, 4B hair. Mine is 4C, so I wasn't taught how to maintain it. The only way I was taught was to wear hair braids, and if you're not wearing braids, you relax your hair. So all these methods never really made me happy. They all used to irritate my hair, even the hair relaxing thing. Oh, that was another story of its own. Like, that used to be excruciating. So, it was always like at the back of my mind, like, something's off. Like, this shouldn't feel normal. But obviously, as a child, you don't have a voice. You're not really given a voice to, like, voice your opinion to say, no, I don't want to, I don't want to do this on my hair or whatever. So, yeah. Another reason why I stopped wearing hair braids is because they never lasted long on my hair. So I don't know. It's like my hair was just fighting. Like it was fighting with me. And I could do braids today. Within a week, it's looking messy. It's looking toe up. It's just looking a hot, hot mess. And I'm thinking to myself, so what was the point of spending all this money so that my braids can look a mess? So that was always the experience I had. So I always had to like redo my hair so many times, maybe once a month, because it was just so bad. Like they just would never last that long. And another reason, my hair would actually break off when it's time to take them down. Ooh, I don't know if some of you can relate. Like when it's time to take off your braids, your hair is tangled up in those knots, and it's like, oh my god, what do I do? And I used to be scared to like spray water on my hair. Like I just didn't know how you take them off without breaking your own hair. So that was another reason I was like, no, I cannot keep doing this to my own hair. I mean, as you can see, if you're on YouTube, you can see my hair is looking amazing. Oh, it does not feel irritated. I just came from blow drying it. It feels free. There's air blowing through it. Like I can feel air on my scalp. I never used to feel that when I would wear hair braids. So it's a beautiful feeling. I'm not gonna lie. So I wouldn't trade that for anything at this point. Let me see. As for wigs, I've only had one sewing wig in my lifetime, and I didn't like it. It wasn't for me. It felt like it felt like something was sitting on my hair and I just wanted to rip it out. Like it just didn't feel really nice. The hairstyle was cute, but it was just not for me. So yeah. And I've bought a wig. Oh my god. The first wig I've ever bought. It was oh no, I actually bought two wigs actually. A blonde wig and a black wig. They looked amazing, but I felt fake, if that makes any sense. It just felt so fake. And I'm like, why is my confidence so high with this fake hair? Why can't I feel this confident with my own hair? And man, it was like a mental battle, like trying to make sense of what's happening. Like, why is it when I'm looking beautiful, I got a beautiful outfit, and then there goes the fake hair, then the confidence rises to 10. So why can't I just be a 10 as I am with this hair? Like, you know? And I don't know if you guys also can relate to that. So if you can relate, do leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you can relate to any of these stories that I'm talking about. Yeah. So it's as if my hair was rejecting the fake hair installments. And obviously, I was disconnected from myself. So instead of realizing, okay, your body is saying no to this hair, your hair is saying no to this hair. So maybe you should like listen and say no to the hair. But obviously, as you like start to connect with yourself, as you start to nurture your own hair, like as you start to have that personal relationship with your hair, you realize, oh my god, I used to torture my hair for what? For what reason, honestly? And looking back, I wish I already knew how to do this, but I'm just grateful that, I took this step and it's teaching me so much about myself. I mean, who knew just taking care of your natural hair can teach you so much about yourself? I mean, it's crazy. And obviously, my confidence has definitely leveled up. Is it at the point where the wigs are? No, but it's getting there. It's getting there. So yeah, choosing my natural hair was a long, hard process. I'm not gonna lie. It was. I don't even know why it was so hard. I mean, what's so hard about choosing your natural hair? I think I'm going to talk more about that in other episodes to come because there's a lot of things that came along with choosing my natural hair. And the things that I discovered were shocking, but I was so grateful to have gone through that because I released a lot of things that were not unnecessary. I mean, that were very unnecessary, and it made me stronger, honestly, and it made me feel like a little bit free. So yeah, I'm gonna explain so much more in depth, but for now, I'm gonna leave it at this. So I gave you a few reasons why I stopped wearing braids on my natural hair and why I stopped wearing wigs, and I'm gonna leave it here. I'm not gonna give it all away because there's so many topics I want to discuss with you guys. And yeah, this was really fun. I enjoyed this episode today. So honestly, I want to tell you guys that I've made it a whole year without wearing hair extensions. Did I feel like going back? Yes, to get confidence, not because I wanted the hair extensions, to actually get confidence from the hair braids. So, did I go back? No. I stuck through it. I stuck through it the whole year, and I actually knew that, okay, I can have some self control. Like, if I need confidence, I have to like dig deep within, because clearly those hair braids, they're just gonna boost your confidence for a while, and then after they look all messy and toe up, it's back to zero. So I guess I had to do with a whole lot, like confidence, self love, spiritual growth. I mean, all that from here. Can you imagine that? Like, that's all I had to go through. But obviously, I'll talk about that in depth. So, yeah, the mental battle was real. I'm not going to lie. So, I'll discuss more, guys. Let me know in the comment section why you stopped wearing your hair braids and wigs. And if you're thinking about going natural, what are your reasons? So this is for people that are actually going natural, or if you're not planning on going natural, at least you can hear about us. I mean, maybe one day you will be like inspired to go natural with your own hair and discover your own beautiful hair. So, yeah, I think that's it for today. Happy New Year. Enjoy the rest of your new year. Happy 2025. We're starting with a bang, baby, and yeah, it's bye for now till next time. Peace.